Hey, I'm Laura Robinson for Western TV, and today we're sitting down with Loud Luxury.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'll get right down to it. You met at Western. How did that friendship start?
I was running a DJ club, so it was the Western DJ Club at the time, and then I was the president of it, and I held a first meeting, and Andrew was there, and then we just kind of exchanged music after that, and started playing parties and all that stuff in London. So
you're playing the frat parties, or what kind of
Yeah.
parties are we talking here?
Really anything we could get our hands on. I remember we were playing semi-formals. We played charity ball once. We
Okay.
played, and music hall too. Like we were opening for just any artist that would come through, and that was just really how I guess we like built what we were doing at Western.
So you're back at home then.
Oh yeah, no, this place is home.
Feels good?
Oh, amazing.
Okay, so you guys have had a ton of successful collaborations, big names like Martin Garrix, Tiesto, Open for Doves. Have you ever gotten into the studio and had an unsuccessful collaboration where it just didn't quite mesh?
yeah, quite a few in LA. That's basically what we
Okay.
did for the last 2 years, is just like work with everybody we could, and a lot of them were good and a lot of them were not so good. We'll put it that way. I'm not
Okay.
going to name names.
Okay, fair enough. So success rate though, it would be less often than not?
Success rate would honestly be like 1%. Like we literally
Really?
only release 1% of like the stuff that we work on. Every day we're just in the studio trying out new things, experimenting. Sometimes it's dope.
Mixing.
A lot of the time, mixing that too.
That motion?
Yeah, exactly that exact same way. But you know, like we were saying, like 99% of the time, it honestly sucks. But I think that's like with anything in life, and it's just about, I think, a lot of luck. Sometimes you get lucky, but as long as you keep showing up and doing your job and putting in the effort, you know, sometimes magic can happen.
All right, well, you guys seem to be great magicians then, so excuse the corny joke. Well, you guys live in LA now. What are the best and worst parts of it?
The traffic is the worst, easily.
People are all right. I like Canadians better.
Yeah,
Better
we
here?
tend to stick with the Canadians down there. The food's awesome. Hiking, the weather. I like to hike a lot.
The worst part is that you think you're close to the beach, but you're not close to the beach.
Oh no.
Not at all.
Yeah. Like people think we really like get like walk out of our apartment and like just like go and sit in the Pacific Ocean for like 3 hours. It literally takes like an hour and a half.
Well, if it's good, it's like half an hour maybe from where we are. But then like if you hit traffic, it's like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Traffic in LA. You will never have that here in London. But speaking of Canada, you guys just released your new music video for Body last month. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's shot in Toronto. So why Toronto? And do you have creative say over your music videos?
Why not? Is the first question I'd say to that. But yeah, I mean, it's important that for us, I think the music video is a really useful way in just telling a bigger story and picture about a song. A lot of people, especially with Body, didn't really understand what it was about or what the actual story that's being told is. And the music video was basically our opportunity to just provide, you know, a little bit more context in it, because it actually is like a, you know, weirder story than I think a lot of people.
Can you elaborate on the story a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So basically, the story is, you know, there's a strip club,
Right.
and there's
Of course.
a guy, you know, very innocent, you know, brought to a strip club by his buddies. Not the sort of person that you'd expect to go to a strip club.
Right, because he gets the clean-cut job at the beginning of the music
Exactly.
video. For those that have seen it, please take a look.
Yeah. And then he meets this dancer. And the interesting thing that we always felt was that this had to be a person that if you met them, you know, it's not the average person that would sort of take on that job. You know, it's someone that, you know, could just be like any of us, but, you know, that's her choice. And that's the sort of life that she chooses to live. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Right.
And the whole idea of it was just bringing these two people from completely different backgrounds and bring them together, but not having like a Pretty Woman type ending where they live happily ever after, because it's real life, you know what I mean? Like everyone's hooked up with someone and you like probably have had like a super dope night, and then morning comes and like everything just goes back to being normal. You know what
Julia
I mean?
Roberts here.
Yeah,
That's
like
fairy
not
tales,
not
Julia
not
Roberts land.
everything's like a fairy tale ending, but that's okay. Like honestly, I think that's one of like the cooler things about life, is just that not everything has to be this beautiful, like majestic Hollywood ending. You know, life just like rinses, repeats, and you move on.
All right, so serving up some reality in your music videos.
Yeah.
So, rapid fire time.
Here
Bring
we
in
go.
a couple of quick questions. I'm going to give you just 2 options, and then you just respond.
Okay.
Actually, some are just 1 option, so that might be a little more
All right, here
difficult.
we go.
All right, Tiesto or Martin Garrix?
Wow.
Tiesto.
Who's more likely to watch this? Martin Garrix.
Like, share, and subscribe so they both see it. Shameless plug.
I'll say Martin Garrix, just so we're 50-50.
Okay, worst EDM song of the past year?
Past year.
What
Or
was that
ever.
Hardwell one?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Hardwell. We love you. You're an awesome guy, but
Yeah, no, there was a Hardwell song that he released that was just so bad. Honestly, I'm over any of that future-based stuff. Like, we both are house heads. Like, Disclosure
Okay.
is one of our favorite artists, Duke Dumont,
Yeah.
like that sort of thing. So any of those like really shitty future-based songs can die.
All right, good to know. Okay, so the best show you've ever played.
ooh, San Francisco with Martin Garrix at Bill Graham.
Okay.
I would say.
Veld main stage last summer.
All right, so different between the two.
I mean, Veld is a staple. Yeah.
True. All right, so we got top two favorites. All right, and the last one is, what is your pre-show ritual?
Shot of tequila.
I scream anxiously in the bathroom for 15 minutes prior to the set.
And you kind of just let
Right
him
in the
do
mirror.
it. You hear him, and you just let it happen.
The anxiety goes away after that.
Like, oh, that's just Andrew. He's just screaming.
We always have a shot of tequila, though. That's a staple.
Yeah.
So we'll have one later.
Good ritual. So there you have it, Western. The Loud Luxury
having us.
pre-show ritual is a shot of tequila. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you for having us. Bye, guys.
See ya.